Welcome to B-Squad YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about morphemes. What is morpheme? A morpheme is the smallest syntactical and meaningful linguistic unit that consists a word or an element of the words, such as the use of s, whereas this unit is not divisible further into smallest syntactical part. For instance, in the sentence, "It was the best time, it was the worst time." All the underlined words are morphemes, as they cannot be divided further into smallest unit. Types of morphemes. There are two types of morphemes, which are free morphemes and bound morphemes. The free morphemes is just a single word that has a single morpheme. Thus, it is free and can occur independently. For instance, in David wishes to go there, go is a free morpheme. Bound morphemes. By contrast to a free morpheme, a bound morpheme is used with a free morpheme to construct a complete word, as it cannot stand independently. For example, in "The farmer wants to kill duckling." The bound morphemes as, and ling cannot stand on their own. They need free morphemes of farms, want, and duck to give meanings. Bound morphemes are of two types, which include inflectional morphemes and derivational morphemes. Inflectional morphemes. This type of morphemes is only a suffix. It transforms the function of word by adding "li" as a suffix to the base of the noun, such as in friend, which becomes friendly. Now, it contains two morphemes, friends and li. Here, li is an inflectional morpheme as it has changed the noun friend into an adjective friendly. Derivational morphemes. This type of morpheme uses both prefix as well as suffix, and has the ability to change function as well as meaning of words. For instance, adding the suffix "less" to the noun meaning makes the meaning of this word entirely different. Example of morpheme in literature. Example 1. Hamlet by William Shakespeare. "Sit down a while, and let us once again assail your ears, that are so fortified against our story, what we have tonight since. Before my God, I might not disbelieve, without the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes." All the underlined words in this example are bound morphemes, as they cannot exist independently. For instance, "while" is a combination of two morphemes, "a" and "while." Similarly, "again," "nine," and "before" are a combination of two morphemes each. Example 2. Tiger, Tiger by William Blake. "Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eyes could frame thy fearful symmetry? Did he smell his sword to see? Did he who made the lime make tea?" In this example, all of the underlined words are bound morphemes. The second one, immortal, and the third one, fearful, have changed function and meanings after the addition of suffix. Fearful is an inflectional morpheme, and it has changed the noun into an adjective. Example 3. For Whom the Bell Tolls by Ernest Hemingway. The young man, who was studying the country, took his glasses from the pocket of his faded khaki flannel shirt, whipped the lens with a handkerchief, scraped the ice piece around until the pour of the milk showed suddenly clearly, and he saw the wooden bench beside the door, the hooked pile of shadows that rose behind the open seat where the circular saw was, and a thread of the flume that broke the long stone from the mountain side of the other bank of the stream. In this passage, all the underlined words starting handkerchief, suddenly, clearly, wooden, beside and mountainside are bone morphemes. Example 4. Master of the Game by Sidney Sheldon. Jamie McGregor was one of the dreamers. He was barely 18, a handsome lad, tall, and a faded hair, with startlingly light gray eyes. There was an attractive ingenuousness about him, an eagerness to please that was enduring. He had a light-hearted disposition and a soul filled with optimism. This passage is another good example of bone morphemes. The underlined words dreamers, barely, handsome, fair-headed, eagerness, light-hearted, and filled are bone morphemes. Function of morphemes. A morpheme is a meaningful unit in English morphology. The basic function of a morpheme is to give meaning to a word. It might or may not stand alone. When it stands alone, it is thought to be a root. However, when it depends upon other morphemes to complete an idea, then it becomes an affix and plays a grammatical function. Besides inflectional and derivational morphemes can transfer meaning and function of the word respectively, adding richness and beauty to a text.